We got a triangle ABC with angle B measuring 20 degree and angle C measuring 80 degree and a point D on AC such that length of line segment AD equal to length of line segment BC. And we want to find the measure of angle BDC. However, how shall we proceed? The question do not state if the triangle is equilateral or isosceles or right angled, so that we can find some other angle. You see that AD equal to BC, but AD and BC are the side of two different triangles. However, we have a feeling that triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Let us try to find the measure of angle B. We know that angle A plus angle B plus angle C equal to 180 degree. That's because sum of three angles of a triangle equal to 180 degree. However, angle A measures 20 degree, angle C measures 80 degree, and we can easily find angle B, and it turns out that angle B is the difference of 180 degree and 100 degree, or angle B equal to 80 degree. Oh, we see that base angle are equal. And we know that if the base angle are equal, then the triangle is an isosceles triangle, and in isosceles triangle, those two sides AB and AC must also be equal. Further, we know that an isosceles triangle can be divided into two congruent triangles. From the vertex A, we draw a perpendicular to the side BC, or we draw an altitude. Let the altitude intersect BC at the point M. Then we can apply right angle hypotenuse side congruence to say that triangle AMB is congruent to triangle AMC. Since triangle AMB and AMC are congruent, we can say that BM is equal to CM. What more we can do? We see nothing. However, we observe that 80 degree can be written as sum of 60 degree and 20 degree. Angle A measure 20 degree and 80 degree can be written as sum of 60 degree and 20 degree. Let us break angle C as two angles measuring 60 degree and 20 degree. We draw an arm EC such that angle ECM measures 60 degree and ECA measures 20 degree. And of course, E lie on the line segment AM. We join EB as well. Now consider triangle EMB and triangle EMC. We can apply side angle side congruence to say that those two triangles are congruent, and so angle EBM measures 60 degree. Hey, we find two angles of a triangle measuring 60 degree, and we can measure third angle, or we can find third angle by using sum of three angles of a triangle equal to 180 degree to say that third angle also measures 60 degree, and those two angles are equal, so I can say that this angle measures just 30 degree, and so does angle BEM. Now this has an effect that triangle EBC is equiangular triangle, or it is an equilateral triangle, and so BC equal to EC equal to EB. Now we want to somehow find the measure of angle BDC. That is done if we know measure of angle ADB. Consider triangle ADB and triangle AEC. Are those triangles carbon copy of each other, or can we say that those two triangles are congruent? Side AB equal to side AC. That's because triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle, and then angle A equal to angle ECA. That's because we broke 80 degree as a sum of 60 degree and 20 degree, and angle A measures 20 degree. And side AD equal to side EC. That's because triangle EBC is an equilateral triangle, and thus BC equal to EC, and we are given that AD equal to BC. We find side angle side congruence. Side angle side congruence. Once again, side angle side congruence. Now we know that two triangles are congruent, then the corresponding angles are equal. And thus angle ADB got to be equal to angle AEC. Do we know measure of angle AEC? Angle AEC measures 180 degree minus 30 degree, that's equal to 150 degree. And by congruence, angle ADB measures 150 degree. And lastly, by linear pair axiom, angle BDC equal to difference of 180 degree and 150 degree, that's equal to 30 degree. Yes, we did find angle BDC, and it turns out to be 30 degree.